So this is the final session. I guess it's all gonna come together on this one. Holy shit, guys! This is so great. Oh, let's do this. Let's do this. Let's get right in. This is so much fun. I love this so much. I'm so glad that I streamed this. Yeah, I'm in North Carolina.
I think that's enough of that for now.
Whoa! What? That's different.
You're quite fond of this show, aren't you? Okay, come on. Let's get you down to the observation room.
What? Oh shit, am I in a wheelchair? What the fuck?
This place must be starting to feel like home to you. Don't worry. Try and get you out of here eventually. Just in here. Okay, are we through in the next room? Just relax and we'll get started in a moment.
Right, Mr. Asian, now are you ready?
Oh god, it's the guy again.
Just hit record on the tape deck in front of you when you're ready.
So this is the Mr. Asian guy. And this is the guy from the experiment, the episode 2. I don't know if this takes, I guess we're going to find out if this takes place before or after. It must be before the experiments.
This is subject 12, 1986, 23.
1986.
Entry. We have myself, Dr. Alexander leading, and in a room we have our patient, Mr. James Asian.
James Asian.
James has recently recovered from a 2-week coma following his accident.
What?
In our last 3 sessions, James's attempts to recollect events of the accident seen him merging his memory with his imagination. These episodes have always ended in panic, and we've had to terminate the session abruptly. Let's try and do this one better, James. So when you're ready, let's bring this back. I know how difficult this must be, but you can do this. James, it's time to remember.
The house abandoned.
Your mind. It's like a conscious black box. It can show you your memories. Look into it.
I wonder, okay, so like, okay. I wonder if the house abandoned, I wonder if like that was his coma, you know? I mean, we're gonna find out, but Jesus. Alright, epilepsy warning, guys.
In your most recent episode, you recalled a false memory of a remote weather station. You were isolated from the rest of the world, locked inside your coma. We interacted with you daily, encouraging you to wake. Your family would do number puzzles with you. Anything really to bring you back. People needed answers, James. Do you remember?
I have another signal here for you, James. It's at 5610 FM. You can't miss it.
5610 FM. Oh shit, the whole thing in the weather station, it was me in a coma. The signals were them. Oh my god, it was them trying to get through to me. Holy shit. Shit, guys, I feel like I'm learning some shit, man.
F 12 19 86 23 04. Type in the numbers, James. You gotta see this. This is 20F 12 19 86 23 04.
Shit, it's going too
Type
fast.
in the numbers, James. You gotta see this. This is 20F 12 19 86 23 04. Type in the numbers, James.
Code reference report. Okay. That's why all the same stuff was appearing. It was something in my mind. The traffic accident. I saw that in the second episode. That's what put me in a coma. Shit, I'm sorry, guys. I'm just like really into this right now. Holy shit. Report of traffic accident. 20F. Fatal accident. There was a head-on collision. I walked past it, remember? In the snow. That was the collision. That was my accident. So 20F. Fatal accident.
Alright!
Unix, thank you for the host. I appreciate that. Whoa. We're really in the middle of, like, oh my god, we're in the middle of some crazy shit right now. We're like, oh my god. We're playing Stories Untold. And it is fucking awesome. This game is amazing. Okay, so 20F, fatal accident. Is that fatal capitalized? Alright, it's all capitalized, okay. Fatal accident. Okay. I'm gonna read this whole thing. Like, read the entire description real fast, guys. Okay. How much you want to bet the chick? Because I remember seeing a chick in a body bag. How much do you want to bet her name was Jennifer? Okay. Dude, Unix, seriously fucking download it. This is so much fun. I'm having, like, a fucking blast right now. Okay. Arrived on scene to discover two cars that have been involved in a near head-on collision. Mr. Asian found lying down outside of his vehicle with head injuries. An ambulance was immediately called. His passenger was trapped in the vehicle in critical condition from wounds sustained in the collision. The driver of the blue sedan, Mr. Hennings, was found dead on arrival. It was noticed that there was a strong smell of whiskey from the driver and an empty whiskey bottle on the passenger seat. Mr. Asham was questioned on scene. He described an oncoming blue sedan being clearly out of control, which he swerved to avoid. Mr. Asham's passenger was his sister. Oh shit! James is person you were playing as in the House Abandoned, his sister Jennifer, is the boarded up room. Oh my god. The driver of the blue sedan is an ex-police officer of 20 years. Oh my god. I'm so into this. Empty whiskey. Out of control. Yeah, it looks like we were the only survivor. And we were in a coma. And these number puzzles I've been doing in the last episode, this was because I was like, my family members and my friends were trying to get through to me by doing number puzzles with me to get brain activity. Holy shit. I'm shook, guys.
Find the signal, James. Listen to the voices. You have to face it, James. Finally.
NS1 Officer Williams interview. 7000 FM. The interview. It's with someone. It's not with the officer who hit us, though. It's with someone else, Officer Williams. Officer Williams must have been the first one on the scene. He must have been the responding officer.
It's not like it, at all. I've worked with Officer Hennings for 6 years, and not once have we even talked about alcohol.
Oh shit!
Drunk driving.
That's number one station.
He was a father, a husband. He was fine. No way he caused this. It's him, this Asian guy. He's got something to hide.
The light flickers on. I've got something to hide, motherfucker. I was the one who was hit. This doesn't make sense to you. You step out into the hospital ward, only it seems abandoned. Your vision is blurry. This certainly feels like an emergency. Sometimes they make you watch your past sessions to see what really happened. All of your episodes were recorded to tape. This is the 4th. Time to quit. Help is here. Under stress, keep a healthy mind. Shit. Tense up. Someone else. Jesus Christ. That made me jump. Someone else is here. There's keys. Grab the keys from the table. They weigh heavy in your hand. This was the monitor. Those dials. This monitor looks really similar to the monitor from session 2. No, James wasn't the one drinking. It was the police officer, the ex-police officer in the other. Holy shit. The day room. This is where I was watching. You've spent most waking moments in here. The only video they have, some horror compilation. Trash. The number puzzles. The house abandoned. Futuro. That was the brand of computer. So all of this stuff, like a part of me was still processing all of it. This is the monitor that I was using when I was playing the house abandoned. This is crazy as shit. Seats for visitors, not that you've ever had any. Oh, that's bum. Yeah, I know, right, Darko? Like, I'm primed for a freak out right now. Pre-surgery. You only caught a glimpse of the room. You guess that's why there is no detail here. Yeah, I guess that would make sense. You wash your hands, but in this place it feels pointless. Achievement unlocked. Cleansed. Oh my god. This would have been Henning's bed. It's cold to the touch. Would have been. Oh, he died on impact. How do you know what would have been his bed? Okay, I can't go out that way. The coma ward. I think this is the way I need to go then. The waiting area is dark, but you feel a presence right behind you. Oh shit! Oh my god, I practically feel the game willing me to turn around. Should I turn around, guys? Wait, what do you think? Oh, as soon as the call comes in, emergency wards, prep beds. Oh, okay. That's cool. I didn't know that. Okay, fuck it. We're turning around. We're doing it. Okay. The heartbeat shit slowed down. Someone breathes on your neck standing over you. This is great. I'm so fucking tense right now. You feel dread in the pit of your stomach. Oh shit.
Okay, we have a 22-year-old male just brought in from a vehicle collision. He was awake and mobile at the scene, but collapsed on arrival to the emergency ward. The other passengers died in the accident. I'm getting no pulse. Prepare for defib. Amp charge full to 10 and give me 100 joules.
This was the stuff. This was the stuff from episode 2.
Come on, 100 joules. Charge
Why is it
full to
here?
10. Come on.
$100. 100 joules. I think it was amp 10.
Come on, 100 joules. Charging up full to 10. Clear. No reaction from first stage. Let's try higher. 200 joules. Keep the amp charge at 10.
Yeah, it was the medical equipment I was looking at.
200 joules. Keep the charge at 10. Let's go.
The heartbeat that they were trying to get going, it was mine! It was my heartbeat!
Clear. Okay, we have a reaction of some sort here, a weak signal. Let's keep going. Increase again. 360, charge full. Come on, 360, hurry.
Bitch, don't rush me. There we go.
Clear. Well, would you look at that? It seems we have a pulse. Rhythm is stable. We need to run an X-ray right away.
This was the shit that they were saying! Like, it was similar shit to what they were
Where are we with that X-ray?
X-ray,
Let's get
X-ray.
it going now, please.
I gotta turn these off to be able to do the X-ray. Oh my god, it amazes me how I remember how to do this.
Intracerebral hemorrhage. We need to drain this now to relieve pressure. Prepare for trepanation.
The drill.
Switch on a drill, please.
Everything else has
The
to be
drill,
off.
please.
And then turn this to R3.
Mr. Asian, you've made excellent progress. You're doing great. We need you to stay calm and try to relax while we go through these next steps. We're going to attempt to alleviate some of this discomfort.
Oh shit, they said that! The drill was them drilling into my fucking head! Cause they had to drain the hemorrhage. Oh my god. The house abandoned. Oh my god, it's the accident. Okay. Not only is tonight New Year's Eve, but tomorrow you leave on a 6-month trip abroad with friends. Mom, Dad, and your sister Jennifer have decided to throw a party to celebrate it all. The house is full. You're in the living room, and as usual, you don't recognize a soul. Look around. The room is full of chatty strangers, mostly friends of Mom and Dad. There's a door to the hall. Use door. Ah. Leave room. You push through the crowd into the hallway. The hallway is as welcoming as ever, only this time the folks have put a great big banner up across the main wall. Half-finished drinks are abandoned on almost every horizontal surface. Stairs lead up although the party is firmly downstairs. Oh my god. You got bored at the party. We're at the party and it was New Year's Eve and you didn't want to be there because it was all these people you didn't know. So you and your sister went out. And you got hit by a drunk driver. Oh my god. Holy shit. Fuck, man. Read the banner. Bon voyage, James. Finally not the family disappointment. Can I go to the kitchen? They say all the best parties are in the kitchen. There better be some motherfucking bitch in here ready to make me a sandwich. The kitchen is full of people and loud. There are drinks and food on the table, and the party's in full swing. Dad has cooked a hog roast, which sits proudly on the table, although no one is eating. The carcass on the table! The carcass on the table. It was... Oh, God. Can I eat the roast? Alright, look around. There's a utility room and writing on the wall. Also, Jen is here signaling you. Read the wall. I'm sorry, I don't understand. Read the writing. Happy New Year. 1986 on another banner. Weird place thing. That's... Oh my god, 1986. That was when the accident happened. Oh, fuck. Talk to Jennifer. Go to Jennifer. You push through, apologizing over and over to get to Jennifer. You hug. You're going to miss each other. You thank her for the party. She asks if you are enjoying the party. Oh my god, like... Jesus Christ. Yes, of course I'm enjoying the party. You tell her it's great even though you don't really know anyone. She tells you to enjoy it anyway and to loosen up. She asks you to get her a drink. Get a drink. You pour Jen a drink and one for yourself too. There's never an awkward silence with Jennifer. She always has a question. She asks if you have everything sorted for the big trip. Yes. You tell her yes, that you've packed everything with plenty of room to spare. Another hug. Your family have really gone out their way to make this trip happen for you. It might be what you need to get some perspective and maybe not fuck up so much. She's gonna miss you. You're going to miss her. She walks away. Jen has disappeared into the crowd. You're left standing, nodding and smiling at the approving faces. There's so much to do for this move. Can't mess it up. But first, a drink. Can I just leave the kitchen? You're about to go into the hall when you notice the utility room door is open. But first, go to utility room. Maybe if I don't drink? You open the door and peer in. You're never allowed in here normally. This is where Dad keeps his fine wines and whiskeys. Ceiling to floor racks. A collector, although he does actually drink them too. There's a bottle with a ribbon around it and a card. You pick up the whiskey and the card. It's your dad's handwriting. Son, we're proud of you and everything you've achieved. You've earned this. It's a bottle of 25-year-old double malt. You shouldn't really, but you have to... Oh my god. It was our whiskey. It was ours. We were the drunk driver. Oh my god. Wait. So hang on, did we... Fuck! We were outside of the car when the police arrived. So, when the wreck happened, did we get out of the car and plant the whiskey? Oh my god. Press enter to continue. With your whiskey in hand, you take in the room around you. There must be hundreds, no thousands of pounds worth of drink in here. You really must thank your dad for the whiskey. I don't think Dad's in the kitchen. Leave the room. You head back into the kitchen, clutching your new best friend. You stumble out of the utility room and back into the kitchen. That is one strong whiskey. You take another swig and give the thumbs up to Dad across the room. He nods and winks. I don't think you can change it, guys. The whole point of this is your character has to acknowledge what he did. Like, he has to remember. god. Leave the kitchen. You go back out to the hallway. A few bumps and laughs on the way through and you make it to the hall. You stop dead in your tracks. It's Jen, covered in blood. What? Look at Jen. She's staring straight at you. No one else notices. Talk to Jen. Blood is dripping down her face. It's mixing with tears. I'm sorry, I don't understand. Save Jen. I'm sorry, I don't understand. Oh god, it was all your fault. Leave? I'm sorry, I don't understand. Help! Sorry, I don't understand. Oh my god, oh my god, oh my god, oh my god. Oh my god, it's your. Oh my god. Run.
I'm sorry, I don't understand.
We tried our best, Mrs. Asian, but her injuries were too severe.
No, I don't understand. I was just talking to her.
I'm afraid Jennifer passed away before we could get to her in surgery.
That's what your mom kept
We did the best we could. I am so sorry.
Where is she? Let me see her.
Please, Mrs. Asian, take a seat.
I don't want to take a seat. Let me talk to her. Now.
I'll arrange for you to see her. In the meantime, James is in recovery. He's stable for now.
I don't want to see him.
You killed your sister. Oh my god. Every time it said, I'm sorry, I don't understand. In the original text, in the first episode, it was your mom. Jesus Christ. You're standing in the hallway. Something has stopped you in your tracks. While searching your mind, your sister interrupts. She waves her hand in front of you and asks if you can drive her home. You still feel out of sorts. The words echo. No, I can't. I'm sorry, I don't understand. Oh my god. No. You have to say yes. No, wait. Hang on. What do I have to do? Look around. Doors to the kitchen and living room lead from here, while the stairs can take you up. Can I go up the stairs? You'd love to call it a night, but Jen is waiting patiently. You have to drive her home. Leave the house. Ah! Talk to Jen? Yeah, we can talk in the car. Get your keys. Get keys. Around. I gotta get. Must be either in the kitchen or the living room. Okay. Go to kitchen. Maybe your keys are in the kitchen. Kitchen is busy. Way too many people crammed in here, but I guess this is where the food and drink are at. The guests are like a set of vultures picking at the roast on the kitchen counter. Your dad is locking up the utility room. Look around. It's difficult to move around in here between all the people in the kitchen table. Look for keys. Find keys. Can I talk to Dad and ask him where the... Dad tells you to take your sister home, but to go slow since you've had a few drinks already. They were all encouraging this shit. Fuck! Leave the kitchen. Might be in the living room. You're standing back in the hallway, bottle of whiskey in hand, but no car keys. Jen points to the living room and sighs as she puts on her coat. Okay, go to the living room. You're sure your keys are in the living room. The living room has a much more relaxed atmosphere compared to the kitchen. Various guests are sat on the chairs having civilized conversations. There's a coffee table in the middle of the room. Your mom is pouring a drink at the drinks cabinet. Look around. Coffee table, a drinks cabinet. One of the chairs is overflowing with jackets and coats. Can I talk to Mom? Tears immediately start to appear in her eyes. My son, off to America, she gives you a hug. I'll hug her. Nope. Look at coffee table. Drinks on coasters like proper civilized people. You can't see your keys. Look at the drink cabinet. Mom's collection of wines and spirits, definitely no keys in here. There was so much fucking alcohol in this house. Damn. I don't think it was about getting in trouble legally, Anivi. I think that he didn't want his parents to realize that he was the reason why his sister was dead. Like I think it was easier in his case to plant the whiskey on the cop and then like be able to say that the cop was the one who was drunk driving and it wasn't his fault, you know? I think it was more about that. Look her around. Grab jacket. Look at the jackets. You search through all the jackets and coats until you find yours. Aha! Car keys in the pocket. You grab both. Put on jacket. Okay. Leave the living room. Jen thanks you for helping her out. She has work in the morning and no one else is in any fit state to drive. You can handle it though. You know the road like the back of your hand, don't you? Oh god. Oh god. Yeah, I mean, I know like by and large society-wise, no one really cared about drunk driving. I just think in this particular case, he kind of constantly felt like he was the family failure. So, you know. Okay. Leave the house. You open the front door and walk out into the freezing night. The cold air hits you. You're glad you have your jacket with you. There's a dusting of snow around you as you step down from the porch. The yard extends around the back of the house, and the car sits at the front of the house. Can I put on the jacket? Wear the jacket? Nope. Okay. Open the car. You fumble with the car handle, confused, until Jen tells you to maybe use the key in your hand. This is such a horrible idea! The car is freezing. As you fumble around with your seatbelt, your sister opens the car glove box and hands you a note and a key that was inside. She tells you that it's for when you return. It's the note. Read the note. The note is from your dad and reads, "Hi, son." What? Wait, what? Hope you enjoy your break. You'll need to fire up the generator around back to get power and lights on. Also found something in the attic for you. It's in your room. Enjoy. What? I don't understand. I don't understand what the note means now. For when you return. I'm very confused. Alright. Text game, now you're kind of trolling. Takes a number of attempts, but you eventually slot the key into the ignition. You are in no condition to drive! Why would she let you drive? Like, fuck. You turn the key in the ignition and the car roars to life. The car squeals but stays stationary. Jane suggests releasing the brake, giving you a wide-eyed stare. They're gonna make you do all of the things that you have to do with a car. Yeah, that's true. She's drunk as well. You very hesitantly release the handbrake. Put the car in gear and pull out the driveway like a first-time driver. You really shouldn't be driving. I am driving very drunk on the road towards the town where your sister stays. Jen started dozing off as soon as the journey got going. This shouldn't take long. You come to a junction. Is it left or right? You can't remember. Oh, shit. Let's go left. Sorry, I don't understand. Right? Go right? You don't want to, but you'd better ask Jen for directions. She grunts and throws her arms to the left. Of course, it's left. It's left. Of course it's left. Go left. You turn the car left at the junction and accelerate off. Confident that you're on the right road now, you loosen up and put your foot down on the accelerator. You feel powerful as the engine roars at your command. Jen sits up in her chair and clutches your arm. She asks you to slow down. That's not what really happened.
You're all over the place, James. Pull over.
Jen is hitting your arm and yelling at you, crazy sister. Strange, there's a set of headlights coming directly at you, but really slow. Like slow motion. Oh my god, the woman in episode 3, that was Jen! Fuck. Drive. You try to react, but your body isn't responding. There's nothing you can do to stop this. There's no way to control it. The lights merge with your car. The outside joins the inside. The whole world around you begins to scream. The bright light, the metal wreckage. Fuck, it's the bright light and that metal wreckage and all that.
This very moment, wasn't it, James? The moment you lost it all. Your sister, your parents, yourself. And then you made it worse. Go on. Show us what you did.
The headlight. You wake up in the car. Your world is upside down. Your seatbelt struggles against gravity, trying to hold you in your seat. An impact into another car has torn a hole in the chassis. Poisonous fumes spill into your car from the engines. You're in grave danger. You have to get out of here. It's from episode 2. Episode 2, the entity in the spaceship. This is what happened. The cryopod was the seatbelt and the poisonous fumes. Oh my god. Open door. You can't move. Your seatbelt is still in place. Unbuckle seatbelt. Look around. The car is broken beyond repair. The windows are smashed and there is wreckage all around. You're both wearing your seatbelts. Take off. Seatbelt. You release yourself from the seat. Gravity takes over as you slump onto the roof of the car. Open door. You squeeze through the wreckage and fall to your knees on the ground next to your vehicle. Every breath brings pain to your chest. Your head is throbbing. A blue car is smashed into the passenger side of your car. Your life cannot be ruined by this. You are standing holding the whiskey and your dad's note, and flashing lights are approaching at a distance. The note, always changing, now reads, "Get through this, James. I don't care if you want to or not." That's what it meant in the house abandoned. Get through this. I don't care if you want to or not. It's forcing you to relive the memory. Look around. A crash site. Smoke billows from the crashed cars to the sky above. Exterior lights flicking on and off. Throw the whiskey bottle. You can't just toss this away without thinking. They will find it and they will come to you. Blood Yangwire? Blood, either way. Thank you for following me off a cliff. I appreciate it. I hope you're having fun. Go to sedan. No. No. Exterior lights. Leave? No. Go to the car. What car? The other blue car or yours? Okay, there we go. Go to blue car. The door is jammed. You don't have time for messing around like this, James. Go to my car. There's nothing that can help you in there. You need to fix this before the police arrive. Open blue car. Door is jammed. You don't have time for messing around like this, James. Look at the blue car. Sorry about that. No, we're not. Yeah, they're making him. I think he's just woken up from his coma, and they're trying to get him to acknowledge what he's done. Okay. The hazard lights are blinking and fumes are rising from the engines. Through the smashed window, you can see. Jesus Christ! What? The fuck? Okay, you can see the motionless driver. Oh, it's the lights. It's the police lights. Open window. Use whiskey bottle. Yes, good, James. What exactly do you want to do with the whiskey? What exactly do you want to do with the whiskey? Use whiskey bottle on blue car. Oh my god. Use whiskey bottle on window. Put whiskey in blue car. There we go. Well, thanks for dropping by, Blood. Appreciate it. With the lights approaching closer, you begin to hear the shrill of their sirens. You simply cannot go to jail for this. You clean the bottle to remove your connection with the whiskey. You then, very deliberately, spill the remainder of the bottle's contents onto the driver, and you toss the incriminating evidence onto his passenger seat. A circle of flashing lights surround you, illuminating the crash site in the darkness. Behind them, an army of people, all staring. One figure steps out, a silhouette, and walks towards you. This is... oh my god, this is from episode 2. Look around. The red and blue flashing lights are causing the pain in your head to be all the more severe. A approach. Sorry, you're not making any sense. Look at the figure. The silhouette is a police officer, and in uniform. He beckons you to approach. Approach the figure. As you approach the man, the pulsating lights around you get dimmer and dimmer while the pain in your head increases. You fall to the ground at his feet.
I know you're tearing yourself apart over it, but no matter what you keep telling yourself, you have to listen to me. That accident, that poor man, me. You have to remember. It was all your fault. I know what you did. How you left me there to protect yourself. Planting evidence on some poor man. You went headfirst into that officer and you wrecked all of our lives. And you couldn't even take responsibility. You did the right thing for you and no one else. Save yourself. Only it was wrong, wasn't it? Look at you now. Utterly consumed by it. Say it, James. Say it. Tell them.
I have to go back to the interview room and tell him the truth.
Listen to yourself.
It has to end, James. Do you not understand? This episode you're having must come to an end.
Dr. Alexander is always watching remotely. I don't know if anyone else is ever with him. Alexander.
Make it stop, make it stop. Do you remember? Well, I think we've made progress today, Mr. Asian. I guess we should tell the police what you've told us. Although I don't suspect it'll take you anywhere. I think you'll be with us for quite some time. Come on, let's get you back to your shows. I'll see you tomorrow.
Achievement unlocked. Admission. Well, guys, that was Stories Untold. Stories Untold because you didn't tell the truth. Fuck. Yeah, the doctor's name was Daniel Alexander, yeah. Oh my god. I don't know if it was a nod to Amnesia, because I'm gonna be completely honest with you guys, I've never played Amnesia, so... Oh my god. It was some really hard. And now it's the. Oh my god, it's changed because now it's the recordings of his sessions. Yeah, he doesn't have amnesia. He refused to tell what actually happened. Oh my god. Oh, Jesus. That was. God damn. Oh my god, guys. That was like. Jesus Christ. James did a very bad thing. This is definitely something that needs to be clarified. What he did was very much wrong. I do feel sympathy for him because of everything that it cost him, but at the same time, it was all still his decision. That said, I'm kind of a little bit irritated at his family for getting all pissy, like, oh, you killed her! You killed her! This is your fault! And, like, to be fair, you kind of, like you they kind of were cool with him being like, oh, I'm just gonna drive drunk. You know what I mean? So it's very interesting. Oh. Yeah, it's true. He did reach a point where he was kind of denying it to himself as well. But, you know. Yeah, they were totally fine. They were like, "Oh yeah, it's totally fine. Go ahead and drive her home even though you're drunk." And I think it's honestly, I think the whole like all the alcohol in that house, his parents no doubt drank all the time ever since he was a kid. So it was just a normal thing for him. So the concept of like don't drink and drive, I think that legitimately didn't I think that shit legitimately just didn't even register to him, you know? Because his parents probably did it all the time. That's why they were like, "No, it's totally cool. You've only had a few. You can drive." Yeah. Yeah, this is a pretty rough it's pretty rough emotionally. I loved it. I absolutely loved it. I really loved this game, but yeah, the subject matter is pretty fucking rough, I'm not gonna lie. It was pretty intense. But this was a really good game. If you have not if you haven't bought this game, I do recommend it. I mean, granted, all the all the stuff's been, revealed now. Big twist is revealed, so I don't know if it's something that at this point you'd be willing to watch. So I think you might be right, Anibi. Like he was finally doing something that it was he was finally doing something that he didn't feel like a failure anymore, like you said. Or he was starting to not be the failure anymore. Oh man. This was great. This was fantastic. I fucking loved this game. It was, oh my god. Oh. Whew. We're at about 3.5 hours. It's probably gonna be a Crink stream later. So let's do another 30 minutes. What did you guys think of it? Like I'm curious to hear your thoughts on it. Like what did you like? What did you dislike? I definitely liked the atmosphere, even though it was a text-based game. The language and the imagery in the text it was very, it elicited a lot of reactions from me. And one thing was, I was impressed with how tense it was. Like, it was a really tense game, even though it was, it was text based, which I thought was pretty cool. What I didn't like was, I didn't like the fact that you couldn't say walk to blank. That seriously bothered me. Yeah, RJ, I recommend going back and watching the full thing. Just like, I started from the beginning, episode 1, and played through all 4 episodes, and all of it was really good. And I do like, I agree with you, T. I love how they revealed the story. And there were like clues as you went along, like names, and especially the 1986. Like names, dates, things like that, and pictures making reappearances. Like, at first I thought, oh, it's just kind of an Easter egg, but but it wasn't. It's because everything was connected. Because it was your coma and your warped memories. Oh my god. That was great. It was awesome. I had a lot of fun with this game. No, I really do hope that you guys had fun too. I hope you enjoyed watching this and hearing me occasionally rage out a little bit, but whenever it got more serious, I hope you guys enjoyed that aspect of it. Yeah, I think the reason why I was so into the puzzles in episode 3 was because I legit love that kind of shit. I love number puzzles. So, you know. And yeah, the light stuff. I did actually have to, after episode 2, I did actually legit need to take a short break. Oh, my eyes are okay now. I did need a rest. They needed a rest, is the thing. The first episode was really great. Yeah, this is an example of doing the "it was all a dream" trope correctly. This is. I've always griped about the whole "it's all a dream" thing. I've always hated that shit. But now, if someone told me to point to a good example of it, I would point to this game, to Stories Untold, and be like, that right there. But the problem is, I wouldn't be able to point to it because that's the spoiler. I think part of it was a little bit of a message, but I don't know. I think part of it was a little bit of a message because, like, any creative thing that you do, any story that you write, eventually it is going to touch on a subject that matters to you, or it's going to convey a message that you want conveyed to your audience. But that said, if that was their intention, that they did want to get this message out about drunk driving, that it was something that they felt strongly about, they did a very good job of doing it without being super preachy about it. Because the focus wasn't necessarily on the fact that he drove drunk. The focus was on the fact that whenever his actions had consequences, he lied, basically. Like, the whole "it was all your fault" wasn't necessarily about the drinking, while the bad choices did play a major role in it, and that was a big part of it. But at the same time, the thing that people were the most upset with him about, especially his sister, was the fact that he tried to hide it. Like, that was what upset everyone. So, yes, that's it, Onibi. They managed to tell a story. They told someone's story and had the meaning intertwined, and that's really good storytelling, as far as I'm concerned. Because a lot of times, whenever you have, like, this game did have the potential to go down preachy territory, which is always very frustrating. Like, whenever you're playing a game or watching a movie, you don't, well, depending on what movie you're watching, in most cases, you don't want to get preached at. You want to be entertained, which that's fine. That's why you're watching it or playing it in the first place. So it's really good whenever someone can convey their message and the thing they want you to take home from the story while still telling you a story, you know. Oh, no mixed stream today. Okay.